Hi, welcome back to the channel. How are you doing? So we're just going to go straight off into the channel messages today. And the first thing that I'm hearing is, where did all the time go? Maybe you feel like there has been like a fast forward. Maybe you feel like time is going faster. Maybe you're reminiscing or missing out on childhood or memories, or you're very nostalgic right now. And that's okay. But just know that in your present moment, in your present day, wherever you're at, that there can be a dramatic breakthrough. Maybe you're over like analyzing, here we go again with the nostalgia, and there has been breakdowns, right? But the breakthrough is more important than the breakdown. And I'm feeling so warm. I feel like a big hug is wrapped around me. I feel like spirit is wrapping a big, blanket of love and support around you. Maybe there's an energy of grievance. Maybe you're grieving. Maybe there's just, I can't believe how fast things change. And I love y'all. And you are always loved. Remember this. You're never alone. So the first thing Spirit wants me to do is go ahead and pull an oracle message and get like the summary. Maybe there's something about this feeling. And if you are going through anything rough or tough, just remember you're always supported. Okay, darlings? Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. You have in the hand, the universe is your partner. The universe is your partner. Number 31. Maybe this is the 31st of the month, wherever you're watching this. I'm filming this in January, so maybe this is January 31st. I think there's 31 days in January. But in the hand, it's like everything is at your fingertips. Everything is just right here in the palm. In the palm. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing pull an angel tarot to go with it. Okay. I feel like you are also alchemizing. I think of this fire within your hands. It reminds me of like your ability to be, perseverance and strategic with what you're doing. Maybe there is something that you're almost ready to receive. Like something is coming down from the sky and you're able to grasp it. You're able to control it. You're able to maneuver it. And I love how the card number is 31, right? 3 plus 1 is 4. And in astrology, that is Cancer energy that rules the 4th house of the home, memories, nostalgia. It's also ruled by the moon, which is, emotional energy. Maybe there's something changing around the home for y'all. I'm hearing movie set. And it's almost like how there's like always the scene changing, or different scenes or different locations. It reminds me of what Dolores Cannon says in her work. She goes, life is like a play. We are the main characters. I feel like you're about to step into some really much divinity. And the card for confirmation is the Ace of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Pentacles is really about moving out of, a certain state. Moving away from something. '15, maybe someone is born on the 15th or the 31st or the 6th or the 4th. Maybe those are angel numbers coming out. The 5 of Pentacles is also, maybe you feel bombarded by something. Maybe you're also feeling like you're having to move away or walk away from something that maybe you didn't realize or think that it would be so bad. And it's reminding me right now, look, sorry about that. You see the hand, 5 fingers. Five of Pentacles. It's all in the hand. The hands. Here we go again. The hands are important. Maybe this is something of working with the hands. Being like creative, artistic, your expression. Maybe this is also about holding someone's hand. The Five of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite is also about two people walking away. They're feeling busted and broken. They're bandaged. They're walking on crutches. And it's a painful experience. But they also understand that what they walk away from maybe wasn't meant for them. Maybe something better is meant for them. And if you look in the hand, this not the fingers, but the golden pentacle. Something is coming in your hands. It's like you're grabbing it. And it reminds me of the story that my expression with the Ace of Pentacles. And I say this, you're going to hear me say this a lot probably throughout history and time if you ever watched my videos. But I also say that the Ace of Pentacles is like being in the desert, right? And it's hot and you're thirsty and you're walking and walking. There's no store. There's nobody around and you just need water. You're, dehydrated. And all of a sudden, in the middle of nowhere, you come across a vending machine. You're like, a vending machine in the desert. And, you try to bust into it and it's not working. But you have your wallet and you're like, oh, it's running. It's got electricity. So you're like, okay, I want the water. So you reach out your wallet and you pull the dollar bill from your hand and put it in the machine to get the money, or not to get the money, but to get the water. Maybe this is money. This is about money. The fact that I'm saying money instead of water is money. We got to dive in that in a second. But you put the dollar bill into the vending machine and it just spits it right back out. It's saying, nope, I'm only taking coins. I just want coins. So you get frustrated. You start bashing back and forth on this vending machine to get the water, and nothing is working at all. And you drop to your knees, right? You're crying. You're like, I just need this water. I feel like I'm going to, I just need this water. I just need this. I need it. And you're praying. Please let me get the water. Please let me get the water, Spirit. And out of the blue, a massive pentacle, which is a coin, falls from the sky and into your hand. This is exactly the energy that I'm feeling, into the hand. And from this, you're able to put it into the vending machine and get the water. It's a very powerful story. And it's the story I always associate with the Ace of Pentacles. It's one that Spirit showed me about the Ace of Pentacles. And when I see this, when I feel this, and I said, oh, you're trying to get the money. And I said, you're trying to put the money in the machine to get the money. Maybe this is also about, investing in yourself. It takes money to make money. It's what my dad always said. It takes money to make money. Like if you get a new job, you got to have your outfit, your uniform, maybe you got to have something for work. Like if you're a craftsman, you got to have tools. So there's something here about investing in yourself, but at the same time, you might feel barren. You're dropping to your knees. You're at a loss. You're depleted. And you need this. You need whatever is in this vending machine. Maybe it's, someone's hand. Maybe it's somebody's love. Maybe it's a new home. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe it's money. Maybe it is water. It could be any different scenario like that. And from that, you drop to your knees and you pray because all hope is almost gone. Maybe you feel hopeless. It reminds me of the Star card in reverse. Then the pentacle drops into your hand. And it makes me think of happy tears. It makes me think of just major transformation, big changes, big openings, the biggest in the world. That's what I hear. The biggest or bigger than the world. Let's pull another one of these oracle messages. Thank you so much, Spirit. I just now noticed this too. So we got 31, which is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 5, which is 9. Plus 1, which is 10. And this is all pinnacle energy. The 10 of Pentacles. Heavy success. You're about to really step into the scene. You're about to step into this power. And I feel like anything you ever wanted from this vending machine is about to just spit out. You're at the right place at the right time. In the desert, you walking through the desert can be in symbolic of you doing work or you going on a spiritual journey. Maybe this is also about meditating, going within, asking for a gift from the universe, asking for a prayer, asking for something. Ask and you will receive. Ask and it will be given. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. The Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. Number 41. You have, or 14. Maybe that's a significant angel number. 1441 or 144, which is also the angel number of, in some aspect, of the chosen, or even another aspect, twin flames. 144. And I do see this as you're just going through life and experiencing whatever comes. And I feel like there is a breaking point to where you feel so enclosed. Like, it's like it reminds me of back in the day, I had this car, this vehicle, and it was just a junker. But I said, as long as it gets me to A to B. A to B. That's all that matters. A to B. And I feel like you've been in this A to B mindset. Just as long as I can do this, just as long as I can, pay the bills, just as long as I can continue this, A to B. But what Spirit is saying, you're forgetting about C, D, E, F, all the way to Z. You're so focused at the very beginning, or how things are going to come together, you're not really seeing the bigger picture of the entire picture itself. Drifting along. But I feel like there's a heavy symbolic energy of protection. So you are always protected. Know this. You're not alone. The Sky Dancers, Surrender. 48. Sky Dancers, Surrender. And every time I pull this card, I'm always remembering the Sky Dancers from the 90s, the toys that you would, pull the cord and the Sky Dancer would just start spinning up in like a helicopter. Maybe this is the coin coming down, the helicopter. Maybe you could be seeing helicopters, or there's something here, some kind of symbolic energy. The Sky Dancer is also a butterfly. It's beautiful. Butterflies are also symbols of Scorpio, of transformation, death, change, rebirth. And it's like you are finally out of the cocoon. You are finally out of the desert. Maybe the helicopter came and picked you up from the desert. You were rescued. You were rescued. Nothing is going to get you down. I'm telling you. You can only get more up and up and up. A helicopter. Thank you so much, Spirit. And then this one came out too, just now. I picked up the deck, number 37, which is a Magician's Sword. Confidence in your magic. Confidence in your skills. This is the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is a sword of destiny. It's a sword of purpose. It's a sword of precision. Maybe this is also a sword of protection for you. For some of y'all out there, maybe you're having to, cut cords and release things. But for others of you, it's like, it reminds me of Highlander, the old 90s, 80s, I think 80s, 90s, where they can only be one, and they hold the sword, and they absorb the power through the sword. Maybe you're absorbing the power through the sword. And, talking about a sword, you have to hold a sword with the whole hand, right? The whole hand. The Magician, which is the alchemist. It is using every tool around you that supports you in your dreams, in your state of mind, in your manifestations, in your goals. So you are extremely supported to receive, to open the door, to unlock the mysteries, to unlock your true magic. Massive, massive change. And then I heard, it's like playing the flute. It takes skill and practice. You just don't always pick up the sword, the magician's sword, and I got this. You can't just start out manifesting and manifest $1 million. You got to start small, right? You got to understand the note of like playing the flute. You got to understand each chord progression. The stronger you get, the more you can manifest. So maybe this is about y'all finally manifesting. Maybe little smaller manifestations have been coming to you. This is about large manifestations. Look, joyful music. I love it. Joyful music. I have a flute, but maybe it's the violin. Maybe it's the violin. I feel like there is some kind of power that you have. A natural gift, a natural talent. Maybe this is about learning new music. And then you have lost compass, getting back to integrity. The compass of where to go was lost, but you found it. Getting back to where you belong, getting back on track, getting back where you fit in. Something very powerful and significant. The Sun card just popped out right now. The gates are opened. Something's unlocked. I think of the little the cherubim right here as Cupid or Eros, the god of love, which is Valentine's Day energy. Maybe the 14th February, something's going to be extremely unlocked for you. And then we have the Strength card. Yeah. Because you've done the work. You've overcame the darkness. You've overcame the fears, the lack, the loss. And you're finding your light, which is really fun. Heavy Leo energy, because the Sun card and the Strength card are both Leo. Leo is ruled in the 5th. We go back to the card 5 or the hand. Leo is ruled in the 5th house of astrology, which rules passions. It rules creation. It rules strength, security, the sun, spiritual energies as well. The sun. Something big is about to fall in your lap, in your hands. What is this, Spirit? The Magician. You are the alchemist. You are the wise sage, the mage, the witch for some of y'all. A lot of power is being given to you. A lot of power. Lots of aces, ones, 111. The Magician is 1. The ace is 1. It reminds me also of the Magician's sword. Lots of singulars, ones. It's because it's not that you didn't do the work. It's because you did the work. It's because you went through struggles and tests and delays, and maybe some of y'all went through some karma. Maybe y'all received. Maybe y'all went through war. Maybe y'all been through some wars. The Death card. Maybe you did go through some wars. That's what death is. The change, the surrender to whatever happens, happens. Whatever comes, comes. It's releasing expectations so you can find the light and the truth within, and the clarity within all of this. The Ace of Swords. Truth and clarity. Yes, and you're being crowned. You are crowned. I feel like I need an oracle for this. I don't know why. I'm told to pull the oracle for the Ace of Swords. A tidy house, which is 1. Look, the Ace, 1, 1, 11, 11. A tidy house, clarity and organization. Maybe this is about something that has to do with the home. Maybe this is something you're doing within the home. Maybe this is, maybe you work from home. Or maybe this is taking back power within your house. Or taking back control. And what did I say? Cancer energy earlier. I'm going to pull another one. Thank you, Spirit. The fortune's wheel. The wheel of fortune. Heavy justice energy. Heavy justice. The sword can be represented as justice itself. Justice and judgment. Libra energy. Moving out of stagnation. Number 15. Dust devil. It's the desert. And what happens when a helicopter's around sand? It creates the dust devil. It creates dust everywhere. That's why you got to have, like, you know, goggles or sunglasses or something to protect the eyes. You made a home in the desert from a dream, is what Spirit is saying. You were always in the desert. Maybe you grew up in the desert. Maybe you grew up with nothing. Maybe you was in this energy of having nothing, or, you know, just making do, getting any little drop of water. It's making me think of Mad Max, to where water was the strongest, like, money, a commodity. And what is water in spirituality? It's emotional energy. It is intelligence in a way. You know, even science are just now seeing that water is conscious. Maybe there's something here. It's like you had just a single drop and you manifested more from a single drop with all this sword energy. It's like, you know what? I'm moving. You know, this is not my home. And I see how in this house, it's like you have the stump tree, and then you have like the nice little cabin, and then you have like the massive, almost cathedral. It's like you were upgrading in the physical, like in the physical sense. There is a massive upgrade. There's a massive shift. Can I get a confirmation for this shift? The tower, the home. And tower is represented as the home itself. There's movement, big time. Like, I'm getting cold chills all the way up and down my spine when I say this. So when this tower moment happens, are you going to cry over leaving the desert? No. You're going towards the water. You're going towards more of this beautiful energy. Bottom of the deck is judgment. You're going towards more of this awakening, realization that there is more out there and you can have more. So don't linger, Four of Cups, with the past, the desert. It's time for you to take a trip. It's time for you to take a walk and realize that maybe some of this grievance energy is this control. Maybe there was a feeling of empowerment in the desert. It was, you know, maybe you was alone. And now you're going more into a world of nothing is really in control, but God is in control. Spirit is in control. And the more that you understand that, the more that more positive things in turn of events can really be bestowed to you and happen for you, because you are in the palm. You are in the palm, in the hand. And it makes me think of palm trees. Palm trees. Which trees? Or pinnacles. Yeah. Palm trees. Tropical energy. Maybe you're going on vacation soon. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what more of this blessing is. Thank you. Justice. Like, seriously, justice is balance, it's truth, it's enlightenment. You see the sword, the ace of sword over there? Because the sword is truth, it's justice, it's judgment, it's power. It is even the magician energy, and using everything around you to receive what is rightfully yours. It's stepping in the truth, it's stepping into power, it's stepping into divinity. The sun and the moon in the other hand, which represents the scales of balance. the sun, the star, the ace of pentacles, the moon, the emotional energy. The sun is fire, the moon is water. So you're receiving water in the desert. It's time. It's time. I'm hearing thirst no more. Thirst no more. The star. Look, the water pouring out. Thirst no more. You're going to be, it's like your cup will always runneth over. Your dreams are coming true. You are receiving. You are in this divinity. You are like, it's giving earth angel energy. And I don't always say that, but it's giving earth angel. It's giving like you finally are receiving exactly what you've asked for. You've done the work. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Like, wow. So beautiful. Can we get any more like better than this? Sirens. Confirmation. Sirens. Did y'all hear that? Sirens. Confirmation. So much. Like, it's big. It's going big. King of Wands on the bottom, which is attraction. And the top of the deck is the Three of Pentacles, which is working in unison. The trumpet for judgment. The gavel has already been hit. And it's time to really step into power and step into your light and step into this true divinity. I feel like I want to pull one more card. And then we'll go to the extended. And see what more about this star, justice, and 10 of Cup energy there is. Thank you so much, Spirit. What is the card for the collective? Thank you. Death and rebirth, darkness to light, number 19, which is the sun. In tarot, the 19th card is the sun. Big changes, and you are worthy. You are stepping out, you're stepping into the light, you're stepping into the sun, you're receiving that pinnacle, you're receiving all of this beautiful energy. And it's so beautiful. And as I'm saying that, I close out the decks, I send the energy back to the collective and say thank you so much. And if you would like to subscribe or you want to hit the extended video, click the Patreon link down in the description box below. I do private readings and video readings, so you can also hit my link tree down in below and discover more with that. Thank you for all the love and support. And I'll see you on the extended. Alrighty. Bye.